So what am I saying? I suppose what I'm saying is it's really hard being a human being. It's really hard because we never really know what's going on in other people's minds, even the people you're closest to. I've already proved that to you tonight because you used the guilty faces from your partners. You never really know what people are thinking. Now, a few weeks ago, I had an awful day where I had about 4 rows with people, and I had a row with a friend of mine, and I hate having arguments with people, and all of those things occurred because none of us spoke our minds and said, this is how we're feeling, this is what we want out of any given situation. So people were second guessing what was going on. As a result, everyone was annoyed. I had a dreadful day, they probably had a dreadful day. And on the way home, I went to my newsagents, and my newsagent's the sort of newsagent who sells everything in the world. So as I walked into his little shop, I was just going to buy a paper, I saw something sitting on the shelf. It was a live thing, it was alive. And it was for sale, and it was £1.88. And I hadn't seen one for years. They were very popular in the 80s, these little live things, but they're not so much these days. Hence the price. And I looked at it, and it's a pretty little thing, and I thought, you lucky little bastard. All you do is you get born, you grow, you look pretty, other people look after you, and then you fade away. I thought, what a simple life. What a beautiful little life. So I've written a song about it. The thing was a bonsai tree. Small ornamental tree. And it really moved me. So my song is called I Wish I Was a Bonsai Tree by Greg Davies. And before I sing it to you, I would like to say 2 things. Firstly, I'd like to answer a question that's in all of your minds right now. And the answer is, yes, this is a small guitar. Secondly, I'd like to say it takes a lot of courage to finish a comedy show with a beautiful ballad. Honestly, so far in the run of gigs I've done, audiences have not been as respectful as I would like them to be. And I just want you to say, I want you to take this seriously. It's a beautiful song, and if you do laugh, it pisses me off. Thank you very much. I Wish I Was a Bonsai Tree by Greg Davies. When I saw you on the... So we're laughing already, so that's good, isn't it? When I saw you on the chocolate shelf, it made me feel alive. Reminded me of simpler times of 1985. Five. I barely even noticed you because you are so small, and life had not ground you down, you had not changed at all. In the 80s you were massive, even though you're tiny, you were a bit like a leafy Tom Cruise. You were a horticultural Top Gun, maverick in a pot, and you'd never had to worry about a fish swimming up your cock. 'Cause you're a tree, you don't have balls or a dick. And if you did, it would look like a stick. Because you're a bonsai, and I wish I were a bonsai tree. Bonsai, you're in a pot, but you're freer than me. I've never had a mortgage, you could live in a cup. You've never had a girl reject you. You've never had to grow up. You've never had to hold down a shitty job or had to tidy up a shitty flat. You have no need for Argos weights because your bark does not get fat. And you've never farted on a Spaniard's fingers. Or had to explain to your mum about cunnilingus. Cause you're a bonsai. And I wish I were a bonsai tree. Bonsai. I wish I could have stayed tiny. I love your little tiny leaves. I love your little tiny trunk. I love the little tiny Chinese pot they put you in. I love that you are shrunk.
Wait, Greg.
Oh, look, everyone. It's a bonsai.
Seriously, mate, do I have to do this?
Yes, you fucking do.
Not paid me for this bit.
I'm sorry, before I go any further, what have you put in your costume?
It's just my normal penis.
It's your normal oblong penis.
It is too high tonight as well. It's a sponge from your wash bag. Wait, Greg. Being a bonsai is not as good as you think. I know you humans are flawed and all that, but you're united by your strangeness. This is rubbish, mate.
Oh, it's not. It's beautiful. Look how moved they are.
Sure, it may be difficult sometimes, and you may have a lot going on in your heads, but at least you've got each other. It's awful being a bonsai. I'm alone and I just stay the same.
Oh my God. He's right. Life can be difficult, can't it, guys? Sometimes we don't understand each other and we don't communicate well. But look, at least you're not a fucking bonsai tree. And I want you to sing with me, to say you're glad you're not a bonsai tree. And I want you to sing it into his face. Here's the words for you. Salford, you've got to mean this. Sing it into his face. You don't want to be one of these. That's it. Mean it. Sing it in his face. Sing it in his little wooden face. And with this lady's help, we'll get rid of the bonsai in all of us. Go.
Get off, bonsai. You're not welcome.
Get off, bonsai. You're not welcome. Keep singing. Go.
Go. Get back to your little Chinese pot.
Get back to your Chinese pot, she says, bonsai.
Seriously, fuck off.
Seriously, fuck off, she says.
Go back to the soil. You don't belong here.
Get back to the soil. You don't belong.
Just go, you leafy cunt.
People say I'm not a cerebral comedian. And I want you to tell those people what you learnt in Salford tonight. That no matter how hard life gets, at least you're not a bonsai tree. Or at least You're not a comedian who's been paid to dress as a bonsai tree. That's my gift to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to watch me. I've had a lovely time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. I just want to end by saying it is my profound belief in life, ladies and gentlemen, that every now and again you should every now and again you should just headbutt the wedding cake. Thank you, Salford. Good night.